Hey, thank you for tuning in to another flight on today. Today we're going to be going from St. Simon's Island on down to Fernandina Beach. And so it should be a pretty good flight. Um, shouldn't be too long or anything like that. It should be a pretty short hop. So we'll just have a little bit of fun still, getting used to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 here, having fun with it, having a lot of having a lot of fun just flying a lot of these different areas that I've never flown before, obviously in a sim. Um, though I've been flight simming for years and years, I always kind of stuck to airliners because, quite honestly, there really wasn't much to see in these areas. But with Flight Simulator, you can see so much now. So it's fun to explore these areas. So let's get out here and get ready to fly, and we'll have a little bit of fun. So we'll go ahead and get pushed back here as we're working on getting everything set up. Do quick flight controls here just to make sure everything is feeling good. Again, I did get the rudder pedals working, so if anyone has any question, if you have the T-Flight rudder pedals, if you have any question about how to get those working, um, definitely let me know and I'll be more than happy to help with that. We're just gonna have some fun today. I'm not really gonna worry about like air traffic control and that whole thing. We're just gonna get out here and fly, see what the area looks like, and just have some fun. Just fly around here. All right, so that should be good enough. We will go ahead and get the engine started up here. All right, we'll get a quick outside view of our plane today. So kind of see what we're looking at here. There's a runway we're going to be leaving. Just going to have a real short taxi out today. And then we're going to get out of Dodge. So again, thanks for tuning in as we head on down to Fernandina Beach. And have a little bit of fun. Still trying to figure the sensitivity with the rudder pedals. The rudders are quite sensitive, so I definitely would love to try to figure out how to make them be not so sensitive because they're pretty sensitive. So actually, I don't want to. I want to come this way, taxi down here a little further. Excellente. Real nice weather today, so that's always a good thing. We don't have any other traffic or anything out here, so we'll just taxi on around here. And we're gonna get out of Dodge. There we go, we're up. We are climbing out. Beautiful evening. Nice little lookout here. We'll make a southerly turn. A little bit of view. As we head out, we'll look back at the airport there. Make our way on down. They say not a super long flight, so but just enjoy it. See a little bit of the sunset over the water over there. Looks great. This is one of those areas of the country that I have yet to visit. Never been over to this area, but I know it's beautiful. Love to visit someday. Nice little view out the windows there. Level off a bit. quick outside view. It's great. So we'll just keep making our way on down. But like I say, area of the country I haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time around, and but hopefully someday. One thing that I've found to be super nice in the sim so far has been landings. I've had such fun just landing these aircraft. I feel like coming from, well, I had FSX for a very long time and moved over to excuse me, the Steam version, and had a lot of fun with that for a while, and or to the co-pilot seat, see a little bit more of the sunset. But I feel like the flight model is really good. I've been having a lot of fun with landings. I mean, it's been real challenging, so it's been really good. As you can see, we're heading down, and we'll be down there in no time. We're just gonna sit back and cruise and just enjoy the flight. I do. I feel like the flight dynamics are really, really nice, and in Flight Simulator, like FSX, I don't think the flight dynamics were really all that well. It was kind of almost like flying on rails. There wasn't much interaction from the actual environment with flying. Excuse me. And especially when it came to landing, it was just kind of like, you know, you get locked in there. It's just kind of on rails. Not a lot of challenges to it, but here in Flight Sim 2020, it's been kind of a different experience. We'll stay right here around 3,000 feet. Just kind of monitor that. Just stay right here on the coast and head on down. If you have any suggestions or anything of any place, any areas of the world that you'd like to see, definitely let me know. I'll be more than happy to fly them. Again, it just gives me a chance to see certain areas of the world and the country that I you know, haven't seen before, so it's pretty awesome. setting out there. Be excited once they get the issues with V-Pilot actually taken care of, because you know I've been flying on VATSIM and things for so long that I mean it's really difficult to try to use the in-game air traffic control and things like that. It's not realistic, you know. So can't wait until they get that all fixed and can actually hop online and do some flights on the VATSIM network. That'll be a lot of fun. A lot. Starting to hit just a little bit of turbulence, but nothing too crazy. Getting some air. I'll also say the weather dynamics on this thing is absolutely amazing. I was doing a flight in Houston, took off from Galveston and landed over in Houston the other day, and it was insane. Flying in and out of the weather like that, it's something I personally have never seen in a sim. Not even with like Active Sky Next or anything like that. I mean, it's stellar. It's amazing. Start a bit of a slow descent. We're gonna just fly straight in for our runway here, so start kind of planning that. Come down just a little bit. Nothing too crazy right now. And then also the planes, like I really am gonna have to wait. I feel like to fly one of the commercial aircraft. I'm gonna have to wait until they come out with like the PMDG or something, because I tried to fly the 747 the other day, and I mean the autopilot is just. The autopilot and the FMC is just not, it's not where it should be, and it actually makes it pretty hard to kind of figure out what the plane's doing sometimes. I've never flown an Airbus product at all, so trying to hop into the A320 is just like ridiculous. Like I'm sure I could learn it, but to be quite honest with you, I'm having such a good time just flying these GAs right now that I think I'll just stick with the GAs and do some of these flights that if there was a commercial jet available that was up to par, you know, I probably wouldn't I probably wouldn't even fly a lot of this GA stuff because I'd be so eager to hop into the 737 or whatever the case may be. And so I think it's kind of cool that they're not there right now. It's okay. I can deal with that. Kind of heard some mixed reviews in terms of like performance issues for some people. Some people are saying they're having terrible performance, others are having good performance. Me, I've had decent performance. It's been kind of inconsistent. For example, I can fly New York City with all those buildings and scenery, etc. I can fly that on Ultra, and it's perfect. Like I get 60 frames solid, you know, it looks great. But when I try to fly some areas, some less populated areas, I get interesting things with the I get really interesting things with the performance that's really it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So hopefully they'll work on fixing those things and making it a more consistent experience. But all in all, I paid $1.99 or whatever for the simulator with Game Pass, and so listen, I don't have any complaints. I mean, you get a really good product. Some areas are just absolutely stunning, like New York City is just stunning. I flew Toronto, and that was just ridiculous. That was super nice. And then I tried to fly over to Atlanta, or fly Atlanta, and that was just atrocious. And so I've seen things online like, you know, Las Vegas doesn't look that good and various things like that, but you know, it'll get better. It'll get there. And at the end of the day, you know, scenery will be released and there'll be updates along the way to Bing, and you know, this product is going to be with us for a really long time. So it's another one of those reasons why I chose not to spend, you know, the 119 bucks to get all the airports and all of those things, because you know, I knew that there were going to be some kinks along the way. I mean, there's always kinks with any release. So I'm enjoying my $1.99 or whatnot. So I'm having fun with it. This landing shouldn't be too bad today. It's not a whole lot of turbulence or wind, but it's still fun and challenging to try to put them on the ground. So and again, a pretty short flight, pretty short hop over. It'd be fun to actually do this flight in real life. It'd be a lot of fun. Again, if you haven't yet, definitely go out and get that HoneyComb, this HoneyComb Alpha yoke. I mean, it's amazing. Make sure the flying experience just a million times better. I'm trying to tell you. really does. But then again, if you can, you can. I flew FSX for many, many years with the Xbox controller. So believe me, I know not everyone has the means to go out and purchase, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of hardware peripherals and stuff. But if you have the means to, I highly recommend it. So I've never flown into here before, and as I'm getting closer, I'm not certain that this is the runway. I thought that it was from back there, but uh, this might actually be a taxiway, which is pretty hilarious. But either way, we'll try to stick it, right? That's hilarious. Well, either way, we stuck the landing. Funny. Yeah, I've never flown into this airport before, but all in all, it's all good. We made it down, and at the end of the day, we're just having some fun. So, thank you for tuning in and checking out this flight with me. Yeah, obviously not a runway, right? I don't know what I was looking at, but hey, never flown in here before, and it happens. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to the flight, and we'll see you all on the next one.